take and separate it like that. See? And I'm barely pulling it. I'm barely pulling it. And when you see them leggy like that, you just plant them all the way down in that soil. All the way down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the strongest one in this cell. 1 or 2. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am T. I am growing in New Orleans Zone 9B if you do here. It's time to uppot those tomatoes, and I also will be dropping more seeds. I'll see you guys, and I also bought a new grow light. And if you're new here, this is my part 4 of my natural light versus grow light series. And guys, just testing out grow lights for the first time, and I just want to give my honest opinion if I like grow light. I've been growing with natural light since I've been starting gardening, and I have been totally successful with that. I just want to challenge myself and just use grow lights, so that way I have 2 methods that I can honestly say I've already tried. So guys, come along and join me on this grow light versus natural light part 4 video. Show y'all what's going on with these tomatoes. Y'all, they ready. They ready to come out of there. They ready for some space. And y'all, I'm going to give them to them. I'm going to give them that space. I'm going to give them that space they need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all down. Okay, guys, some of these need to be clipped, and some of these just need to be taken straight on out and just be uppotted. I'm going to show you guys the ones that just need to be clipped. How I do it is you take these little scissors here. Take you some little scissors like this. You just take you some little scissors, and the ones you see are gonna make it and just don't have true leaves on it, and it's all bunched up into one crowd. Like, let me bring y'all down. Someone asked me how to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate exactly what I do. All right, this one here, you see how, wait, let me see. All right, okay. You see how it's so many in one cell? You got 2 options. You can take it out, or you can take the whole thing out and separate them and uppot them. Or if you don't want to uppot and you feel like it's too soon to uppot and you don't want that seedling taking up the space, you could just go ahead and just cut just like that. See? Cut it off if you don't want it. So that was a demonstration. That was 3 in 1. If you're not ready to uppot and you just want to get rid of the tomato, you could just cut it off just like that. And now it's just 2. And that was the strongest 2. That was 4 growing in one pocket. So what I did was I just cut 2, and these 2 is going to grow. These 2 don't have true leaves yet, but they're going to grow. And we're going to leave that alone and just let that grow and wait until it get the true leaves. Now, some of these have true leaves, so you could just take that out. So that's how you do that. You just clip it. You just clip it off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prepare my soil. You can use whatever starting mix you prefer. I did pick this up from Walmart. This is the Jiffy. I picked this up from Walmart. This is the seed starting mix. You can use whatever you prefer. Uppot my tomatoes. I don't do anything special when I'm up potting. I just use a regular potting soil. Pour a little water in there. Mix that up a little bit with that water. Get it moist. And now that my seedlings have their true leaves, I'm going to go ahead and add some bone meal for root development. Stronger roots. That root development is going, that bone meal is going to give it that root development that it needs for strong roots. And guys, this is what I will be up potting in, and this is going to be the home until I transplant outside. I already put my holes at the bottom. I used these last year. If you're not new here, you know that I've used these last year, and I was really successful with this. And I think I did a live up potting my seedlings outdoors, and I will be fertilizing from the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and push that all the way down to the bottom so that way my seedlings can have a drink from the bottom. And these cups, I got them from Dollar Tree last year, and they're still holding up, y'all. I set the cups outside for a while before I actually transferred them into the green stalks. We have some flowers I need to up pot as well. Came up. I think it's the brilliant ones, the brilliant flowers. Those came up and they're kind of leggy. So I want to put them in their own individual cups. I do have some more seeds that I want to drop. I want to drop more flowers. So let me go ahead. All right, this is the tray I am going to place them on. Y'all, this is my tomato tray. I am going to start up potting and putting them in their own individual cups. Okay, first I am going to start with the bi-colored cherry tomatoes. This is going to be the row for it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that tag right here so I won't miss what it's for. Let's see if that's what this scoop was for. Yep, that's what the scoop was for. Look at that. They're out. So now what I'm going to do, these are the bi-colors. It's 5 in this one cell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the strongest one in this cell, 1 or 2. All right, y'all. See how that look? You see those leaves? That's called true leaves, y'all. If you see more than 3 leaves, that's the true leaf right there. You see it? That's when it's time to up pot. And I'm going to take a hole and drop it right on in there. See those roots? I'm going to drop it right on in there. Just like that. See that? They're in there. So I am going to do that with all of them. Put that down on in that soil. See that? That's 3. And we're going to take out I did with it. This one. This one was a bit dry. So this one definitely need that moist soil. All the way down to the stem. Cover the whole stem up. And it'll grow out. See, just like that. It'll grow out. Because it's going to try to reach for that light. And it's going to grow out. All right. And we have, so we're going to use our scoop and do the same thing and scoop it on out. This one had 3 tomato plants in one. So we're going to separate it, shake it a little bit. Take and separate it like that. See? And I'm barely pulling it. I'm barely pulling it. See? We got roots here. Take it apart just like that. And we got roots there. That's why it's always important to keep your soil moist. So that way it'll be easy to tear apart. So that way it won't disturb those roots too much. And we're going all the way down. I don't need a whole lot, y'all. So that's why I'm taking the more healthier ones. And I'm just saving those. The ones I see has most leaves on it. Ones I know that's going to survive longer. Not going to give me any problems. Those roots is strong enough. That's the ones I'm uppotting. The little extra ones that came up, I'll find a place for them. But for right now, I'm just making sure all the healthy ones have its place. Okay, y'all, I do have a flower, which is this right here. Is the Brilliant Rainbow flowers. They came up. They're right here. They're a bit leggy, so I'm going to go ahead and up pot them. Okay, this is what you do with a leggy seedling up close. You take it, shake it out. You put that hole all the way down. Take your finger, put that hole all the way down at the bottom, and drop that hole all the way up to the leaf. All the way up. That's how you treat a leggy seedling. You put them all the way down. Okay, now this is what I do to fertilize. I use the Fox Farm. I just go ahead and just put a little cap full like that there. Pour it in there just a little bit. That's all it needs. Fill this up with some water. Okay, so this is going to be the tomatoes' new spot. Everything is up potted. I did buy a new grow light. I got it from Walmart. This is a grow light from Walmart, Fairy Mars. And This is it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it up. There we go. And I'm gonna water from the bottom, just like this. Close. The new grow light for the tomatoes. Y'all, I feel like the light is a little bit too far, so it's not far enough for me. So I am going to sit this on top of something. Okay, y'all, I will hope that's enough light for those tomato seedlings. Okay, right now I am going to drop more seeds. I am dropping, I already did my tags. I'm dropping zucchini, squash, corn, peppermint, snapdragon, mint, poppy double, more spinach, sunflowers, and cucumbers. So I am starting with the zucchini, squash summer zucchini is squash summer black beauty zucchini. So I think I got these from Lowe's. Yeah, I got these from Lowe's. So I am just going to drop 3 because I do have some in the window already getting that natural sunlight. So I'm going to use my little tube and drop 3 right on down in that hole. And just hope for the best. Cover that up. And I am reusing the cell trays. I am reusing the kit. This is the same kit I use for the tomatoes, and now I'm using it for the rest of the seeds I have. All right, now we're doing the summer squash. We're dropping the summer squash. And I'm also only doing dropping 3 seeds for the squash. Get in that hole. Drop those seeds. And y'all, I am going to show y'all a clip of my my squash in the window. That squash is so big it already grown their true leaves. And y'all, I don't know. I'm kind of used to that. I'm kind of used to that natural sunlight. And the grow lights is a little bit challenged because you really have to have, okay, corn. You really have to have enough grow lights to this is the early corn. All right. You really gotta have enough grow lights for all your seedlings, and it has to like really be aligned with all those seedlings, because if it don't, I'm gonna do a whole row of this corn, a whole row, 1, and I'm dropping only 1, so that way when they do germinate, I don't have to separate corn. I could just put them in their own little cups. I'm gonna cover that up. That's the early sun glow hybrid corn. And this is another variety of corn. We have the sweet corn. This is silver and gold. And I'm only gonna drop 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. I just want to make sure I get everything started, and anything else, any seeds after today that I'm going to drop, it will be, I will grow that in my window, because I'm out of light. I am out of grow lights, guys, and I will not be buying another grow light. But maybe I will buy another one like this, because I feel like I'm gonna need another one. So I will buy another one of these from Walmart, because I don't want to be out of the lights, y'all. I don't want to be out of the grow lights. And I want to make sure I have enough. And these are the Collis rainbow mixed colors. I thought this was so cute. I got this from Lowe's. That's pretty. That's some pretty flowers. And these are really, really small. So I am going to go ahead and just, yeah, these are really small. I'm just going to sprinkle these on top. I'm going to sprinkle it on top. Let that soil contact with that. And y'all, them grow lights. So this year, I am definitely growing in window, and I am growing in, I'm going to make sure this is down packed inside of that soil. Okay, and I got some peppermint. That's peppermint. I already dropped some seeds. If you watched my last video, you'll see that I dropped some peppermint. And y'all, those seeds looked like they was white. So, and they didn't germinate yet. And it's probably been 2 weeks now, and it didn't germinate yet. So, I am going to drop some more. I'm pretty sure they taste the same. And these are small as well. So I'm going to just place these at the top. Yeah, I'm placing it at the top. Them suckers is so small. They little bitty. They little bitty, y'all. They little bitty black dots. So I'm going to just dab that. Let that contact with that soil, like I said. And y'all, these beautiful snapdragons, I am going to do a whole row of these. I'm going to do a whole row of snapdragons. Because I want to use the snapdragons like a barrier across some of my beds. I was thinking doing a whole garden bed with just different flowers. These snapdragons are really, really small too. So I don't want to bury them too deep. I'm going to just go ahead and just spread them all around. All around the whole cell. When they start germinating, I'll just pick them out and separate them and put them in their own little individual containers. So that's what I'm doing. All right. I'll go ahead and pat that down in that soil. And down here we have the cucumbers. All right, that's the snapdragons. We have the dollar store cucumbers I'm dropping. It's called the muncher. I'm going to drop the rest of these. These was pretty good. We're doing, I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3 in one cell. Cucumbers is pretty good. They will come up. They will come up really fast with cucumbers. I never had problems with cucumbers. I never had problems with cucumbers. So question is, what problems did y'all have with any flowers? If y'all had any problems with flowers coming up? Any vegetables, any fruits? Y'all comment below and let me know what difficulties of seeds you had. Look at this. This is the Velvet Queen Sunflower. I bet that's going to be so cute, y'all. That's going to be so pretty. And I want to make sure I drop a few of them. I'm going to drop at least 3 in one cell. Just like I said, I can always separate them. And y'all, them sunflowers I got from Dollar Tree, I'm gonna show y'all right now. Them sunflowers did pretty well. I just took this from out the humidity dome. I got this from Dollar Tree, and look at them, they're coming up. That's just the regular sunflowers. I dropped all of them inside that soil, and they're coming up, y'all. So I'm gonna have beautiful sunflowers. And that's the little cup sunflowers you get from Dollar Tree. I am dropping more spinach. These are the baby leaf spinach. And I showed y'all on my last video. If you didn't see that, go ahead and check that out. If you're new here, my last video, I did struggle with some spinach. I struggled with spinach, and y'all, that spinach came up. I was so excited. It's right down there. It came up, y'all. And I thought I was going to have a problem with that spinach. But if you watch my last video, the spinach did not come up in my containers yet because it's probably a little bit too cold outside. But I got them in direct sunlight. That temperature been dropping. That temperature been going up and down, and it's been dropping like crazy. So I dropped more spinach. I dropped more mint. And we got something called Poppy Double. This is another flower. It's called Poppy Double. And these little packs I got off of Amazon. I will put the link below. It was like a variety of, it was like 20, 25 seeds, like a whole season. It was like, it came in a whole packet. So it was 25 different seeds. Like they had these are really small too. They had all the fall crops. They had the summer crops like the tomatoes, flowers. They had They have all the herbs. Yo, that packet came with a lot. It definitely came with a lot. So it's worth the buy. And all of them, and I didn't have any problem with nothing germinating. That was just something I wanted to do experiment on. And look, y'all, when I say experiment, I got the mint right here. That's the mint. That's not the ones I wanted to drop. That's the spearmint. Okay, well, that's the peppermint I dropped. So I'm dropping more spearmint. It's just so weird to me that they're white. Look at that. Someone said they might be just coated. I don't know the name of it, but they said it's coated. Someone said that. So we're going to see if these going to come up. They didn't come up yet, y'all. These coated mints, they didn't come up yet. Okay, those zinnias didn't come up yet. We're still waiting on those zinnias. So that's it, y'all. We dropped all these seeds, put them under the grow lights. Put this back where it go at. Right here. Around, see, so I can see what's germinating, what's not. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything cleaned up. Go ahead and I want to thank you guys so much for watching on this part 4. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a part 5, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna do a part 5. I think we're gonna stop at 4. I think I want to drop some more peppers. If I do drop more, I'm gonna drop some more peppers and put them in my window so they can get the natural sunlight, so I can see which one germinate the quickest. And another light here and I did, put this up here a little farther up so they can catch some more sunlight. And y'all, that's the setup. That's the setup right there. These I will be putting in my window. These is the large red cherries. This just extra. I can't find a spot for. And I will be putting them in my window for natural sunlight. Questions, go ahead and comment below and let me know. Y'all so much for watching, and I hope all is well with your growing. I'll see y'all in the next video.